will be of so this is a course content, the Power BI entire training along with your resume building and how to get the jobs, how to get the calls from the reputed companies. So this is how it goes with. So this is a 4-week course which we normally do it. So the first 3 weeks will be the entirely goes with the training, and the fourth week will goes with the capstone project. Every week we'll have a capstone project, but this final project has a very weightage. That will be your final. You can keep it up in your resume as well. Like um, this last week gives you the resume building as well as the capstone project Q&A. If you have any doubts regarding that, you can even create a portfolio. You can create your resume with the help of the trainer with me. So I'll be helping you with the final um, week. So coming to the first, second, and third weeks here, it starts with the beginner level. Second week goes with the intermediate level, and third week goes with the advanced level. So every week, you people have the capstone project. It's not just I'll be telling you and you will be taking the notes or doing some practice and doing like that. It's not that. So it's a hands-on experience. Every day you have to do some of the tasks which I'll be explaining you. It will be like a discussion sessions every time, not just a class. Okay. So I have just mentioned is a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It can be any days. So irrespective of the days, these are the 5 days in a week. We will be going on. The first week goes with the beginner level, where it starts with a scratch. You need not have to worry about any about thing. Come with an empty mind. Go with uh, the learning path curve. Okay. So the starts with the introduction about the codes, goes along with how it goes into a deep dive into the codes structure. And Thursday, I'll be explaining you all the three prior days, how it went. And on this day, I'm going to explain you what you have to do it. So I'll be giving you one day. Either we can connect on Saturday if your capstone is done, or else we need to connect on Monday. Once the class is done on that Monday, again, we'll be discussing about your capstone project, what you have done. So every week, one project will be there. So you have to develop. It depends upon the classes which are done. On that basis, I'll be giving you one criteria sheet. Okay, criteria sheet. On that basis, on the Thursday, you have to analyze it. If you have any doubts, you need to ask me on Friday. You can take a time of a day or two, and you need to complete it, and you need to showcase that either on Saturday or Monday. It depends upon you. Okay. So every week goes like that itself: beginner level, intermediate level, and advanced level. So after advanced level, again, one capstone, one big entire project will be given to you, and you have to complete it in that week. Along with that, if you have any of the missed topics, we'll be explaining in deep. Like if not missed topics, if you want any of the topics to be get explanation again in a different way, then those topics will be covered again in this week. Along with that, um, so along with that, if you have any doubts regarding the resume building, portfolio building, and how to get the calls from the companies and how to face the interviews, if you want any mock interview, I'll conduct a mock interview for you. I'll give you all the questionnaires. If you want any certification, I'll help you with that. I have more than 600 of questions on Power BI. I'll help you with that and to crack it. And if you have any doubts regarding that, I'll help you with that in that fourth week. Okay. So starts with the Power BI training course. Both. Being Power BI administrator, the advantage is that I'm going to explain you both Power BI as a developer as well as the administrator as well. So this is an added advantage for you people uh, for attaining this codes, training codes. So for every beginner level, intermediate level, and advanced level, I'll be explaining both Power BI as well as Administrator Power BI as well. So there are two different roles where the companies hire Power BI developers separately, Power BI administrators separately. Okay, so the Power BI administrator will have whole and sole responsibilities of in and out of the whole Power BI service. So Power BI developer will only have their own project. That's it. So depends upon that. So in upcoming sessions, I'll explain you how it will be differentiated and how it will goes it. So this is a structure. I have shared it with you. You'll be getting it. Uh, in the meanwhile, you'll be getting it today. So this is a course structure. If you have any doubts, you can just ask me in the next class. Okay. So first today, so yesterday we had last session we had done the demo. We have learned how one simple data comes into a structured reporting and it goes with meaningful report case scenarios. So let me take one example of an Excel sheet. Mm, So every data, um, let me do that. Okay, forget about it. Let me check Power BI. So once you install the Power BI, it will showcase like this on your desktop screen. So today we are going to learn how to install the Power BI in your systems. Okay, and we'll see it. So as today in the last previous session, we have seen how the Power BI desktop screen will be. So this is how. So in the previous session, we have learned about the data, how it will be in different places, like Excel sheets, like CSV files, like web contents. So those we have come across in a theoretical way. Now we are going to see it in a practical way. Okay. So first, let's install this Power BI. So to get install this Power BI, what you need to do is you need to go into the Chrome first, and you need to search about Power BI desktop. Click on it. It'll be redirected to Microsoft portal. Here, once you click on this Power BI desktop or download Microsoft Power BI desktop from our official page, so it will redirect you to the source of this. So here you can see the Power BI desktop, or else here also the download center. Normally the resources, the products, Power BI desktop. Here you can see like this, or else this is a download center where you will be seeing once you click on here, it will redirect you to the page, or it will ask you to open a Microsoft Store. Either you can go here with the Microsoft Store as well, like this. Go to the apps. It's up to you. If you want to go with the official site, you can go with the official site. If you want to connect with, means install with Microsoft Store, you can just install it here. There are the two different versions. So this is a first one, and this is the second one. So here you'll be seeing the download option here. So it will show you which version it is. The February version, it is being published. It is 2026, 25, 22. It's a recent version. So you need to have some system requirements are there to install the Power BI. So the Power BI will be around 1 GB, but it will take 2 GB of your space. Okay, like if you install it, it will store 1 GB data, and to run, it will take another 1 GB of data. So make sure you have a good Windows 11 or 10 in your system, and make sure you have a 64-bit. Okay, and at least 8 GB RAM is sophisticated for Power BI to run easily without any interruption in your system. Okay, these are the terms and conditions which we do have while we are running a Power BI desktop in your local system. This is a local system. Okay, and the other one, app.powerbi, is the second one, which is a service page, which we will be learning in upcoming sessions, where we have to enter our business email ID, not a Gmail ID. It will not work with a Gmail ID. It will only work with the business email IDs. So we will create one business email ID, which will be easy for us in upcoming sessions. And we'll be using the 60-day trial period as well. So as this is a today's first class of Power BI, so you have to, today's task is that you have to download the Power BI desktop version, or go with the store here, install it. Okay, there are simple steps will be there. Next, 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 and install. You need not have to worry. There are no other things will be there. If there are any check boxes, you can just check it. Okay, so the icon will be like this, and you need to install the page. Okay, so this is the first task which you need to do for today, so that from tomorrow onwards, you will be parallelly uh, getting hands-on along with me, either in class, or you can see my recording and you can practice it. Okay, so sorry, yeah. So once you install the Power BI desktop version, once you open it, it will look like this. So you can go here with the file, you can see the options and settings. You can click on the options, you'll get a pop-up window. So this is the pop-up window which showcases every option of the Power BI. Make sure you have everything in picture, like display the query settings pane, display the formula bar, enable web interface, show white spaces. Make sure 90% of the things are being checked out. So R scripting, Python scripting, as I was telling you, a Power BI is a very powerful tool where it enriches uh, any platform into its desktop version. So it allows the access towards, like, you can write R scripting if you know, you can write Python coding if you know, you can write SQL coding if you know, and you can make the meaningful reports. Okay. So it has the privacy levels, regional settings. Make sure this is very important, regional settings, like use Windows default display. Why I'm telling this means you will be working with the clients of US, UK, Middle East, Australia, uh, or Asia, different continents, people you will be working with at that time. So you should be changing your regional settings accordingly. Why I'm telling now is so that you will remember, and it will be useful for our upcoming sessions while I'm explaining you the time intelligence functions. Okay, so why? Because the reports, for example, if you're working for one of the company like ABC company, which is established in Middle East or UK. The time zone between us and them is nearly 8 to 9 hours. So you need to, while you are working with the time intelligence functions, so you may or may not have to go with the settings and set these settings accordingly with that regional. So remember this. Remember this. In both as a developer as an administrator as well. Okay, so updates, usage data. So this is a preview feature. It's very important preview feature. Many will get confused. If you're not getting a map visual, then you have to check the map visual. Q&A analysis, live connected services, databases. Some of will be defaultly will be checked, and some of will be defaultly will not be unchecked. So whenever it is necessary, for example, if you are connecting with Teradata or different databases, you need some of the drivers like ODBC or ABCD drivers. At that time, hello, is my voice is audible?
Yes, Arjun.
Okay, fine. So yeah, so at that time, you should be able to come here and check the preview features, whether they are checked or unchecked. So these are the some of the options which we have, which we will be seeing whenever we need it or necessary for this. Okay, again, let me show you about. So make sure you are in a current versions. So this, whenever being a developer, 80 to 90% of the people don't know some of the preview features will work and will not work. Whenever a new update is being released, the company will release the update within a month or two. The company will release within a days itself. So at that time, you should be make sure that whether the current version is working with your visuals or not. Some of the visuals will not work with the current versions. Some of the visuals will not work with the earlier versions. So you need to be thorough and check every time whenever you have a doubt, whenever you have some of the visuals of if they are not working or if something is not working perfectly, then you have to come back here in the file and check about, and you need to see whether this version is in current version or not. Okay, and as I was explaining you in the earlier, that continuation will be here, like as this is a Microsoft product, if you are familiar with the Excel, then well and good. If you're not familiar with the Excel, so try to learn the Excel in a weekend. I'll explain you how the Excel in the next session. I'll explain you while we are getting into the query part. I'll explain you how the rows and columns will be there, how we are going to write pivot, how we do have columns, how we are going to divide the columns there in Excel. The same I'm going to show you in query, and getting back into the Power BI desktop, how the things will be changed. So if you are familiar with the Excel or any of the products of Microsoft PowerPoint or Excel or Word, then you should be familiar with the top toolbar like home, insert, modeling, view, optimize. Some uh, necessary or unnecessary things will be there on the top toolbar here. And this entire session we call it as a ribbon. Okay, make sure uh, if you don't know, if you don't remember, if you feel that if you don't remember, write it down, make a note. uh, every time I'll tell you the technical words so that these will be used in your interview perspective, or if you are explaining to the client, it will be very useful. So whenever you use these technical terminologies, the person who are in front of you, either it is an interviewer or client or any other, will know that okay, this person has a strong base on the basics of Power BI. Or else if you use some other terminologies, uh, they'll feel that they don't know anything. This developer don't know anything. So normally in Power BI, we call this as a ribbon. So this is a technical terminology which we call it as, and these are the icons. Those are the normal names which we give it. Okay, and these are the options. On the top toolbar, the options, and the left toolbar, these are the main options, icons which we have. The first one is a report view. Second one is a table view. These are the mandatory terminologies which you have to remember every time. Okay, so report view, which creates the report and showcases to the client. Okay, so in the report view, you can see the desktop layout and the mobile layout, and you can create as many pages as you wanted, and you can name it like intro page, you can name it like main page, sub page, like this. Each and every report is an individual. If you want to connect one report to another report, pages, sorry, one pages to another pages, you can connect it. We will see how it will synchronize. So these are pages. So combination of pages is nothing but a report. A combination of reports is a dashboard. So these are three different terminologies which you have to understand. The interviewer will ask you, what is the difference between a dashboard, a report, and a page? So make sure this is very important. So a report is a combination of pages, and a dashboard is a combination of report. Okay, so now we'll not see a dashboard. Sometimes we'll say as a dashboard, sometimes we'll say as a report. If you're familiar with the dashboard and report while you are explaining the terminologies, it's easy. And bifurcation of making the things is very easy while explaining. But if someone is asking particularly what is dashboard, what is report, what is page, you should be able to explain in detail to the people. Okay, fine. So coming back here, the icons, these are report view, table view, model view. Okay, model view has, we are going to do the modeling process. Okay, so in this modeling process, we are going to uh, check the tables and we are going to give the relationships. And in the table view, we are going to check the tables, how they are perfectly aligned it. And in the report, with the help of visualizations, with the help of filters, with the help of other panes, we are going to make a meaningful report with the visualizations. Okay. So on the right hand side, so these are the icons in the left hand side, which are the main three icons. And these three icons will change accordingly. Okay, accordingly in different extraction methods. We are going to see tomorrow how the extraction methods will be there and how the icons will be grayed out and will be active. Okay, So on the right hand side, you are going to see the column size structures, which we don't call as a columns, we call them as a pane, P-A-N-E, pane. We call it as a filter pane, we call it as a visualization pane, data pane, and some other panes here, bookmark pane, selection pane, performance analyzer pane. These are the different panes, but default panes will be filter, visualization, and data. Okay. Again, I'm getting back. So this is called ribbon. The left hand side are the icons, right hand side are the panes, and these are the icons which will help you to create a report. Okay. So when you come down to the query, the another window, which we call it as a query editor. Here also you can see the same ribbon icons, uh, like home, transformation, add column, view, tools, help, same structure will be there. And in the left hand side, you will be able to see the queries. So we are calling this as a Power Query Editor. Forget about the Power. Power is nothing but the name of Power BI. And here we call this as a query. Every table you extract the data here will named as query. You need to make sure you are calling that as a query. Okay. On the right hand side, also one structured thing will be there. Uh, it will be appeared when you get the data into this window. Okay. So we call this as a ribbon. We do have icons. Left hand side, we call it as a queries. Right hand side, we call it as applied steps, which will be applied once we extract the data into it. Okay, this is called Power Query Editor, which is nothing but a ETL. ETL is extract, transform, load. We are going to extract the data from different sources and we are going to transform the data accordingly for our requirement. Okay, so as I was telling you, there are no rules and regulations. It's all up to you. There are some of the terms and conditions which should be done in that particular way itself. We'll be learning how it will be doing. And those transformations you have to do accordingly with the help of icons in the ribbon. And load. Once everything is done, once you close and apply, it will be loaded into this desktop version. Okay, so you do not need any of the internet to work on this until unless you are going to publish this into the service page. Okay, any doubts? I'll pass here. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Fine. Okay, so we'll proceed. So I'll just minimize all the windows. Now, again, getting back to the Google Chrome itself, I'll just open one browser. I'll just search uh, sample data for Power BI or else sample Excel data for Power BI. Okay, so Microsoft itself will give you a lot of sample data here. You can come over here and you can, on the left hand side, you can see different samples are there, like artificial intelligence sample, COVID-19, customer profitability. The people like you and me who are very crazy about uh, doing the Power BI projects, they will be doing their own projects and they will be implementing that and showcasing that in the Microsoft community page. and Microsoft people will be seeing the best which they have the entire uh, data with them, like along with Excel files, along with the PBX files, means the Power BI files. If they do have the Power BI service files, they'll be taking all that and they will be keeping here. So this is a community page where you can learn, where you can showcase your skill set as well. So here on the left hand side, you will be seeing the samples like human resource, revenue opportunities, means all the department sectors you can find it. Like medical sector, you can find it, revenue sector, you can find it, IT sector, employee hiring means HR sector, uh, like AI sector, sample store, different sectors you can find it here and you can do it accordingly. Okay, so we will get one Excel workbook, financial sample Excel workbook. I'm just downloading it. Okay, I have got one Excel file. Okay, I'll just open it. Okay, so this is my Excel file. I'll just click on enable editing. So if you're not familiar or if you're familiar with the Excel, Microsoft Excel, um, you would be wondering why the person is saying every time Microsoft, Microsoft. See, we are working with the Microsoft and the Power BI is one of the product of Microsoft. If you are working with Amazon, AWS, then the entire columns and rows will be the same. If you're working with big data, Hadoop or Google, the same structure, Google Sheets will be there, right? If you want, you can download the Google Sheets from your drive and you can see it. So same columns, concept will be same. Okay, same columns will be there. These are the columns which are in vertical. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H up to Z will be there. A1, A2, B2, B3 will be there. So columns will be here. These are the columns which we call it as. And horizontal ways, we call it as rows. Okay, so if you go in SQL, we call them as fields, we call them as columns. Okay, in different platforms, they call in different names, but the concept will be same as I was seeing you from the starting. So here also you can see the options on the top toolbar. Yeah, as this is Excel, some of the fancy options will be there. And this is also called as ribbon. Every icons will be there, depends upon that. Okay, so these are the columns. So from the internet, I have taken one sample data. I don't know even the name of the sample data. I don't know what the structured report it was. So let's have a normal look, not a brief or not a detailed look, just normal look about what actually the report is in a layman way. I don't know anything. I'm not a Power BI developer or not a Power BI or not a technical person. Let's have a look. Okay, in that perspective, let's have a look. So this is something they have used a sample data. Okay, so if we go to financial workbook, something is there. There is nothing here. If we have to go to the any of the, let's see if we do have any of the financial reports here. I'm not finding any financial reports, but I'm finding something here like revenue opportunities. Okay, so here it is named as revenue opportunity sample for Power BI. Let's take a tour of it. So this is how it goes with. So this is a dashboard. You can call it as report or dashboard. Okay, so this is a dashboard of Power BI which showcases the revenue opportunities of the particular company. Okay, the revenue is very good, $1.97 billion. Opportunity count is this, and they do have highs and lows in their graph. And it is situated in United States, which we can see the map easily. And in United States also, it is been divided into uh, three regions: east, central, west. It may be having south. We cannot see it. We need to scroll it down. And the opportunities coming with region, pipeline by stage. It's good. So they do have the reports. So this is how the Power BI service page looks like. Okay, some of the workspaces which will be taking care of it. And they were showcasing some of the things here like this. Okay, so this is a normal look, not getting deep dive into it or seeing briefly or in detail. So this is a normal look, which we understood that there is a dashboard which gives you the insights of how much revenue it has been generated, what is the count, and what is the graph for a year, like January to December, it has been showcasing it. We can see June is the highest revenue generated, and the best region is East. It has been generated into it, and it has some visual which we don't know the name. Actually, it is a tree map. So just normal view in a perspective, I'm just telling you. So these are the visualizations which we don't know the names or any other thing. So this looks good. We are able to understand in a layman structure. Okay, fine. Now we need to design our structure, our data, which we have downloaded into this way. Let's get back to our Excel sheet again. So when I tell you that we have to make one structured report with the data which we have, it's not that we are going to see or check each and every row or column. We have to analyze the data. Analyzing is nothing but just checking the data how it is. Okay, we don't, they may be, for example, if I see here, they are count is 701. Let me take, okay. So they are around 700 rows here. You can see on the bottom here, they are 700 count of rows. I can't go and see every row what it is presented. There is no necessary. If I go and see it, it may take a day or two or many days. I don't want that. I just want to analyze the data in a very smart way, not in a hard way. So how I'm going to check it? So first I'm going to check what it is. Okay, this is a financial sample. What the financial sample is, the meaning of financial sample is they might be getting one sale, they might be having profit, they might be having quantity, units sold, they might be having some manufacturing unit, any of the product maybe. I don't know, I don't want to know the product. They might be having the dates of the products which have been sold. This is how I analyze the data. That's it. Okay, fine. So I have to see whether those columns are present there or not for my building the report. Okay, so I can see there are products, there is a country, there is a segment, sector or segment maybe, and there is a sales column. Discounts is an advantage, gross sales is also advantage, sale price is also advantage for us, manufacturing cost is also there. Okay, these are all the advantages of being the columns there. So that you need not have to worry or you need not have to prepare those columns. Okay, there is a profit, there is a date, there is a month, there is a month number, month name, year as well. So here is also added advantage. Most of the financial or some of the sample columns or sample data will have only the date. Again, we have to bifurcate month, month name, month number, year, and everything. So they have given all the necessary columns for us itself without doing anything. So this is a very good data. This is not a dirty data. This is a good data, but still we have to see whether we have to align the data in our own way or not. Okay. So this is about the Excel sheet. Anywhere, wherever you go, Excel or you take SQL database, you take any of the database, it will be having the rows and columns like this. Okay. Any doubts here? Fine.
No, Arjun.
Okay, fine. So this is some of the data. Along with you, I am also seeing for first time. Okay. So just analyzing the data. That's it. You need not have to worry about how much sale it is, how much things. Power BI will worry about it. And the people who are the higher level of those managers in that AVC company will worry about it. Your worry should be only driving the correct numbers in the data. Okay, that's it. So I'll just minimize everything. I'll just refresh once my local computer. I'll just go back to my Power BI desktop, which is a clean and neat page. I don't need anything. Okay. So either I can get the data from Power BI desktop or from query. So same platform, same name, but different icons, different names. See here, new source with the same pop-up window, get data with the same pop-up window. Either you can take it from here, extract the data from here, or you can extract the data from here. It's up to you. So in our entire sessions, sometimes I'll be taking from here, sometimes I'll be taking from there. And you'll see the difference between how it will be if I extract the data from Power BI desktop, how it will showcase you if I extract the data from the Power BI, Power Query editor. Okay, first we'll go with the Power Query editor itself. So let's click on more as we can see the pop-up window. Okay, so we need an Excel workbook, correct? So it will redirect to your local computer. So wherever it is been. So it is in my downloads. I have financial sample. I'll just open it. Once you click open, it will connect to your Excel sheet. It will take some time and it will ask you, there are two sheets. One is financials. It will showcase you the columns and rows here. You can just see it. You can check sheet one as well, and you can see it. You can check any of the boxes. Financials is along having the same sort of data along with the heading. I need not have to worry about the heading to rename the heading. So it is giving me the heading and everything. So I'll go here and click on OK. Once it is being connected properly, then on the right hand side, you can see query settings pane. Okay. So here you can change your table name, which is nothing but a query. Financials table. You can name it as anything. Okay. So once you give the name, it automatically changes here on the left hand side. On the right hand side, you can see the applied steps. See, without doing anything, it has already applied three different steps. Let's go here and see source. Okay. When you click on source, it will be showing you two different rows here. One is financials and one is sheet one. In the navigation, you have seen you are getting the data from the second table, nothing but financials, and change it type. It has changed some of the types. See here, you can see all the headings of the columns have ABC123, ABC123, ABC123. Now it has changed the type here. So we call them as data types. So this is a data type. So data types, you need not have to worry about the name data type. Everyone will be worrying when whoever knows about the programming language, they'll be scared of data types. So data types are nothing but it will name you which data type it is. Like if it is a string, then it will be text. If it is a number, it will ask you which data type it is. Like if it is having decimal number dot point 0.5, point 0.3, point 0.2, then it will be considering it as a decimal number, or else if it is a fixed number, whole number, percentage, and it will also will be seeing, as we have seen, we do have date. Some columns will have date and time as well. So here you can see if you scroll it to the right, you can see the date. So this is a data type. You can see the icons as well. So if it is decimal, it will be in 1.2. If it is in fixed, it will be in dollar. If it is in whole number, it will be 1, 2, 3, and percentage will be there. So here are the icons. So you can ask me like, do we need to mug up these icons? Not necessary. In your practice, automatically your mind will get mugged up and it will remember it. Okay, you just have to remember, and some people will ask you the questions in interview as well, like what this data type is name, what is the data type of this name. So they will be showing, and if you say this data type as date, they'll be asking see it clearly and tell it. So this data type icon gives you date and time, this data type icon gives you date, and this data type icon gives you only time. So there will be difference between the icons here. Okay. You may ask me like, what is the reason here? You will come across in upcoming sessions, like uh, just while we are creating a report, you will come across how the data types will be. Okay. So here every step will have its own coding, and that coding language is known as M query. Okay. So again, you will be having a doubt. In the starting sessions itself, you said no coding language is necessary. Why you are saying again coding? So again, I'm saying no coding language is necessary, but you need to understand the code which it has been written. Okay, we are not going to write any code until unless it is necessary, and most of the times it is not necessary. We can drag and drop, and it will write the code for you. Okay. So as on the right hand side, already three steps are being defined by Power BI itself. And these is the code M query language, which we call it as. So it's not mandatory. 99.9% of the people don't know M query, even me. Uh, Nobody knows about the M query. Just understanding the M query is more than enough. Okay. So it is coming from source. Which source it is? Excel workbook. If it is from SharePoint, it will show SharePoint. If it is from SQL, it will show SQL. Whatever the database it is, it will show it here. And it will also show you what type of file content it is. And there is a path and giving it as a true. And we have taken financial tables. If we have taken sheet one, it would have shown sheet one, and it has been changed type. So here it will show you segment is being changed to text, country is being changed to text, like that. Okay, it has written the code automatically. We didn't do anything. Okay, so this M query we'll see in the next session how it goes with. So everything looks good. Why? Because the data is well and good structured way. So the Power BI has changed its own way. I didn't do anything. It has done its own things. Okay. So these icons, we will discuss every single icon in detail, what it does in upcoming sessions. Okay, now the data looks good. Let's go and apply. Once you close and apply, it will be closed and it will be loaded. See, we have extracted the data there. We have transformed the data there, and we are loading the data into the Power BI desktop here. So once it is being loaded into the Power BI desktop here, on the right hand side, you can see the financial table. Okay, this is a table, and this is the icon of the table. Here, see. Once I click on the drop down menu, all the columns which were present here, all the columns like segment, country, product, all the columns will be labeled here on the right hand side. Okay. So here you can see the data type icon. If text will be nothing, Sigma gives you that this can be calculated. Statistical, mathematical calculations can be done. This is a Sigma. Okay. So this icon gives you this is having a data type. Okay. Fine. Now we have loaded the data successfully. We have got the data on the right hand side. Again, if you want to see the view of it, then you can see the view clearly. Here on the top bottom, here on the bottom, you can see there are 700 rows, okay, which are present on the same on Excel. So compare the Excel sheet or whatever the sheet you have. Here you have the same. On the right hand side, you can click on any of the country, any of the column, it will be highlighted here like this. Okay. Now, when you click on model view, this is how the table structure will be. If you have multiple tables, it will showcase. So in the upcoming classes, we'll see how the data modeling structure will be. So this is called data modeling. Data modeling is a beautiful concept which everyone should learn being a Power BI developer. Okay. So now getting back into the report, we will create one stunning report, or I can't say stunning, we'll create one basic report, which based upon our analysis. See, I'm also seeing the data for the first time along with you as I have downloaded from the internet. Okay. Without any prior knowledge of Power BI, with the basic knowledge of the Power BI, we are going to create one simple report today. Okay. So now what we are going to do is let's give one good name for this. Where on the top ribbon, can I see a text box? Yes, I can see a text box. Click on the text box here and drag it to the right hand side. Connect to entirely here and give a name for it. A, B, C, exports and imports. I'll keep this imports. Okay. I'll select entire thing. I needed that in a 40. Oh, it's very big. Let's see, 32. Okay, fine. It looks good. It doesn't look good, actually. I will bold it. Now it looks good. Again, it doesn't looks good. Let's go and change the background of it. I don't want here. I have just clicked it just here. Okay. And let me give on the right hand side pane format text box. See, you can see. I'll just click on filters. There are no filters here, so I don't want it. I just go here and click FX. Okay, the color is background is somewhat here good. This looks somewhat good. No, this looks odd. This looks good. Okay, now the ABC exports and imports, our company name is done. Okay, if you have any logo, you can keep a logo as well. I need something like a country. I'll just drag and drop here. I'll see which. Oh, something is there. I don't want it. Let me see. This is a text, right? So let's take one good slicer, input slicer, and drag and drop our country value. Oh, not this actually. I need a normal slicer, which is nothing but a filter. I drag and drop the country. You need not have to drag and drop. You can every time. Okay. So once you click on the visual here, it will be placed on the canvas. This is called as canvas. Okay. And you can check it like this country. I don't want this to be in drop down. It should be in drop down. So you can see build visual, format visual, and something here. I'll explain you clearly. So slicer settings, I just need a drop down here. Okay. I'll just make a simple, okay, like this. Okay, now the good structure is there. I don't want to make another thing. So I'll just copy and paste Control C and Control V. It will be copy and pasted. Control C and Control V. Another thing will be here. Okay, this looks good. So what I'll be doing here is I'll be clicking on one of the slices again, filter again. I'll be unchecking this and checking the date. Okay, date it will be giving me like this. I don't want the date like that. Date hierarchy looks good. We'll see what the things later on. After that, let's see the product. Click on the product. It is giving country and product. I don't need country. I'll just removing that. Okay. Now we have set the filters here. All the filters will be like this here as well. We'll see next time in the upcoming sessions how the filters goes. Just we need to have a beautiful report now. So this is the main page, right? So I'll just delete other pages. Okay, fine. We'll get back there. Okay, I just wanted to see the sales page. I'll just drag and drop here. Let's see what it is giving. So this is Power BI with its own intelligence. It is giving something, sum of sales. Which one it is? It in the visualization pane, it is automatically highlighted custom column chart. Okay, sum of sales. It has taken sum of sales. I wanted with date. Okay, so x-axis it goes with uh, year, y-axis it goes with sum of sales. Okay, now we will just keep it here. Now we'll take a pie chart, which I'm going to keep it here and keep the country. Okay, and keep the sales or profit. I just wanted to see the profit here. This is how it looks. And I'll drag one tabular column and I want to see the country, the sales, the profit, the product. Okay, the product should go here. Product, sum of the profit, unit sold, and the year. Okay, I don't want year. I'll just check the date. Date should be date, not the date hierarchy. Okay, and along with that, let's see the tree map. Let's see the segments and its units sold. Okay, see, it took me not more than 2 minutes of time to create a beautiful report. The same report which you have seen here, we have generated the replica of it. See, ABC exports and imports. It's my company. Let's do it in that perspective. So ABC exports and imports. So we have the high level filters. Sum of sales per year. There is 2 years. It's been established 2013 and 2014. There is a profit for every country. And if you want to see the granularity of it, here you can see it. And you can see the segments as well. Different segments. Wait, something is missing. So I just wanted a clear look of it. I don't want to filter here, going and selecting each and every country like this. I want to filter on the visualizations itself. Yes, you can do it. If you click on France, it will show you the France structured thing itself. See the granularity of France. It will only show you the segment of the France. See, okay, I don't need France. I need Germany, Canada. Okay, I don't need anything here. Click somewhere else. I just need to see the 2014 thing. See 2014. It will only show you the 2014 sales. Okay, fine. Now I just wanted to see the country, separate country, Germany, here like this. Okay, I don't want to see anything. I just wanted to see the segment. Click on this government sector. It will show you every government sector which it is present. Again, click somewhere else. Double click. Sorry. Click on it or click somewhere else. Again, it will be done. So you can see this is a main page. Intro page is nothing. Sub page is nothing. Page 4, we don't need it. It will ask you to delete or not. Fine. So today's task for you is the same which we have developed today with the basic structure like go and download one sample data. It's up to you. You can download any of the sample data. Okay. And analyze it in the Excel, extract the data into the Power Query, check whether the applied steps are there or not clearly, and close and apply it. Come back here, check the data in table view and data modeling as well, model view, and try to create a report. It's not mandatory that you need to create in this way itself. As I told you, there are terms and conditions like we need to use these and that and those and this, and there are no rules and regulations. It's my creativity. Okay, I have choose this color. I have choose different format text. You can choose anything. Okay, first day learning about uh, getting your hands dirty with all the functionalities which you needed. So your task is install the Power BI in your desktop, get one sample data from the Microsoft portal or anywhere wherever you feel okay, comfortable. Extract the data into the query, try to analyze the data, and try to create one small page with your creativity. Okay. Any doubts? Fine. I'll take that as a no. Okay, then. This ends the session, and we'll meet in another session. Thank you. Just logging off.
Thank you.